あ、動画ウィーク8って書いてた。ウィーク16で。これでいくか。そうでしょ。
Built on the side of the old Gator Bowl and incorporating a few pieces of that former stadium in its design, this is Everbank Stadium, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Dallas Cowboys and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, Ron! 11.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Has a hole left, room to run. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. His first throw is an interception. That's Jordan Lewis. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Right open. Hey, Lion! 11. They go play action. Lawrence.
His first throw is an interception. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Putting a receiver in motion. That's completed out to the right. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Give him 5 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happens.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Warriors 70. Here we go. Strike. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
On the ready.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. A 3rd down run with Blue. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Let's go now. Ready, right?
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from the 32.
18, 5 in. 70, Timberwolves.
To throw, Milton. Short pass brought in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready. Viking 18. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Hey, go, go!
Lawrence to throw it. Got it, man. It's Thomas. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Hey, run! Hey, Ginger. Done. Here we go, son.
Lawrence working from the gun. Dump off caught by his back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 18-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go, Reed. Go. Come.
On the give, it's Blue. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
7 Pirates. Come on. Hey. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Milton. Got his man. It's the rookie from K-State. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
On the ready.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Go. 60 by 6.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it.
Hey.
And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Give him 25 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
And the Cowboy first down.
Check, hurt, Panther 60, Panther 60. Cougar 19.
Still sticking with the passing game. Headed out right. That one's complete right side. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it, right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
18, 5 here.
Sticking to the air here. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
I'll take that.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down.
18, run with 19, Cougar 19, go!
To the air on third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up fourth down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Go, go! 11, Agate, 30 left. 11.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Gets him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch, so give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
6-yard line.
30 left.
Here's ETN on first down. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10 from the 32.
All right, let's go.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Hey, easy. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence finds him on the crossing route. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Jaguars have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Hey, so go.
From the gun, ETN gets it. It's inside the 10. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
Hey, here we go.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point in this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong.
Cam Little to kick off for the
So
Jaguars.
following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Ready.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out third down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on third down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
Nickel look by the Jaguars here. Third down.
Come on. Set. Cowboys.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Tag. 19 Tiger. 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Let's go.
Lamb has another one. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Dragon 60. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Hawk 70, Hawk.
He's going to throw it again. Finds him over the middle. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Cowboys, first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Dallas.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. They'll run the toss to Blue. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. They made it 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up second down.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready up.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go now. Ready.
He finds him right side. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Ready.
The Cowboys offense remains on the field. They're going to line up and go for 2 here. Motion man left is Lamb.
Ready.
And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
Maybe a little armchair quarterback after that call. Looked like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
Hey, easy. Route.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Catch made over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
13, Lou. 11, Agate.
Now it's Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. Has him running the comeback. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Hey, go. Done. This is hot. Sink right. Hey, chill.
First down throw, Lawrence. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal from 37 yards in the right hash. Little knocks it through, and that's going to tie us up just before halftime. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Turpin with a return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Ready. 70 Lions. Ready.
Caught quickly on the slant. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Ready.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Go, Rig. Go. 18 cop. 60 Eagles. Check out.
Blue running to the right. They're working a couple yards past the line. Eric Armstead there on the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, they need 7.
Come on. 19 Tiger. Go.
Milton. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Fourier O'Rourke with the pick. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. So it's second down coming up.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Go, let's go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Forced out to his right. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On red. Hey, Soko, so high. 11. Here we go, so high.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. 3 inside the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Catch catch made by Austin. Has room into the secondary. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grab the lead on their first series of the half.
For the extra point.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cowboys 16.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Turpin with a return. He's got a lane up past the 30. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
First and 10. At their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready, ready. Pat the 60, pat the 60.
They've got a man in motion.
Ready, ready.
Here's Milton, first and 10. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Now Milton to throw. Drops this underneath. It's Blue. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Ready. Cut.
Quick throw is caught. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Tag. Viking 18. Cougar 19. Hut, hut.
Blue. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys tie this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Great job. All right, let's go. Darn, they started to hunt.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Second and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hey.
Lawrence to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Hey, Ginger. Done. Silver.
Third down, Lawrence to throw. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
11. Hey, tomato. Done. Here we go.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Completed left side to Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hey, live. 30 left. So what's up? Hey, I'm gun. Red.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Completes another one to Thomas. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
30 left.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Red on red.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Into traffic, complete. And this one does not go far.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Hey, Jupiter. Hey.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It remains tied after 3, so we're going to have to decide things in our 4th quarter. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
We'll go with a design keeper. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
On red.
The pitch is to Etienne. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Rip, 20. Hey, chill. Hey, Soko, so hot. All right, here we go. To hunt.
And drawn up here for Lawrence. And instead of pushing for the line, look at that, he's pushed backwards to the 5. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a fourth-quarter lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little Tex on the extra point. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cowboys 23.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Cougar 19. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Pass is caught by Blue. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for Dallas 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Pass to 60.
Throwing now, Milton. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
80.
Milton gonna throw again here, 2nd and 10. Looking right, and he finds him. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Bronco leading. Bronco leading.
Up the middle, Blue. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready,
From the red zone on 1st. That one's complete, right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Shotgun handoff now to Chandler. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Leading 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
Let's go. 19 Charger, 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Ready?
He'll throw it. That is caught. He's got Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys now trailed by just a point in the 4th. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, kill. Go. Silver.
Back now, pressure coming. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars pushing to get within range for a game winner. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Take right open. Here we go, sir.
They go right back to ETN. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Hey, go. Silver.
Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Hey, son. There we go, son.
Here he is to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal.
Hey, so street.
They'll run, ETN. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. It's second and goal.
Great job. On red. This side. Hey, I'm gun. Think right open.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Second and goal now, 5 yards more difficult following that penalty.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger. Here we go. Hey, Jupiter.
Here's a design run. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
All right, let's.
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. And they're gonna do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. On his Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Lamb brings it in yet again. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And they get up there to clock it, 12 seconds to play. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Cut my team. Let's go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Setting up to pass. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Who gets the handoff? He cuts it right. And the gain's good there, partner. A nice 7-yard effort, but they're still well short, so this is going to be 4th down. So the Jaguars come away with a win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a farewell from Jacksonville.